trip through the whole Alabama, from the corner to the slammer, from the top to the bottom. Let them know we right here, and we about to be a problem to the game this year. Hope they're ready for the storm, cause this is Rocket City, so we're ready to go to war. They just don't know when they took the chosen one, it ignited greatness to come out each one of us.
Now I know, like we was talking about earlier, is concrete Alabama is the whole state.
Right.
So how has that process, I know you familiar with Huntsville, you know, you start to get familiar as along the way with other cities, but how was that expanding from the Huntsville area and, you know, not being pigeonholed as concrete Huntsville?
Yeah, very good question. It's all networking, man. It's all in networking. And I think because we have a passion for it, my staff and I, we love it. And I know me, like I love traveling and being able to network with people, just like networking with you guys, with everybody's in the room here today. Anytime that you have an opportunity to interact with somebody and find out what they're about and vice versa, and it's something positive, especially like a small owned black business or something like that, it's exciting and it's something that's motivating to me. For me, it actually equates to dollars, because the more I'm interacting with people, I'm doing business and talking, the more business that I'm able to do, the more I'm able to reach somebody who's trying to promote their artists or promote their music, their movement, what they're trying to do. So with the help of social media, obviously, and my staff, we kind of start with that. You know, we let our fingers do the walking with social media, and we established different relationships with guys in Mobile and Montgomery and Birmingham, Tuscaloosa and Gaskins and Muscle Shoals and Decatur and things like that. So it's a very grassroots, one-on-one type of interaction, and we like that because it helps to keep relationships. So we kind of combine social media and talking on Facebook and Instagram with actually meeting up with these people. So we see what's going on in their area and we come to support that. Like for instance tonight, are you guys familiar with Jason Birmingham?
Yeah.
He's back from Cali. We're going to go support him. I think he's at Chips and Salsa tonight. So just things like that, going out to support people, and the hope is that they'll also do the same for you. So it's all about timing. When we started, it was very rough. That issue 1 or 2 is very rough because it's something brand new. Okay. It's a smaller magazine, and people just aren't used to it. You see what I'm saying? It took them a minute to get used to it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, most people look used to 8x10.
Yeah. It's like somebody used to pushing the 745, but then you come out with that clean ass 645. You don't really know how you're looking at it. You really don't. It's smaller, but at the same time, it still has the same content. You feel me? And that's what this magazine is about. It's a mini magazine, but people don't throw this away. Worst thing they're gonna do is chunk it in their back seat or put it in their pocket, but they're gonna keep the magazine. I think that's why it's done so well. It's small, it'll fit in a purse, it'll fit in somebody's hand, pocket, I mean, book bag.
It's not bulky.
It's not bulky.
It's bulky, but it's full of good information.
Good content, good information.
I've been noticing lately that you have been doing a lot more with the internet part of the concrete, because I'm noticing a lot of publications, even newspapers are strictly digital now. It's very, like, even with our Hustle Times, we don't even get the Hustle Times no more. We get this 2-3 page Hustle Times, and the rest of it, whatever else, is online.
Yeah, I think it just comes out on Sundays now, something like that. That's a very good question as well. Now we've been doing the digital issue from jump, but we've been pushing it more now, just because it helps to push the physical issue. It's kind of like football. It's kind of like you have to have the run to be able to pass, and vice versa. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So we push the digital so it's easy, because people are lazy, man. They want to touch, they want to click. They don't even want to type shit no more, man. They just want to click it. So you send it to their phone, or you put it on their page so they can click it, and then they're good. So we do that, and that kind of segues to the physical publication. And I think our distribution helps as far as the physical publication, because we're very practical places. We're at gas stations, we're at salons, barbershops, small car dealerships, tattoo places, bail bonding, just very small restaurants, very practical places, express oil change, places where you would go and you would either have to wait for a service or somewhere that you would frequent, like a gas station, something like that. Yeah.
I know that the distribution is not just within the state.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Can you give me some of your distribution points that's outside of
I can.
the state?
I can.
We ain't even gonna say outside of Huntsville. We're gonna say outside the state.
Yeah, that's fine, man. And I'm glad you said that, because we're in the streets, but don't get it twisted. We got some distribution at places like Supreme, which is in New York. It's more of like a, I guess you could say like a skater brand.
Okay.
And West as well, which is a skater brand, but these places are in Brooklyn, and then also in LA as well.
Okay.
It's kind of funny because when I first went to Supreme, when I went to Harlem actually, I took a trip like, I've been going probably for the last 6 or 7 years. But the first trip I took, I got some clothes from this place called Supreme, and I just kind of came up on it. And I asked them about distribution. And I came in there, and I think we started talking, and Jackie Chain came up. And they're like, oh yeah, we fuck with Jackie Chain. And this just on some humbug. And it was in Brooklyn. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, well, here's a magazine. He's from our city. You know, he's gonna be in the issue. This is something we do. Support us. And ever since then, it was cool. So what I do is I send it to Brooklyn. I send it to LA. I send the magazine to Long Beach. I send it to Oakland. I send it to prisons. I send it overseas to Afghanistan and Iraq and some different combat duty stations, because I'm a veteran as well. We send a little bit everywhere. I use the post office a flat rate shipping, and I get like probably a bundle of them, a loud pack of them, which is about 20 to 40 of them. I just send them out. I usually send like hundreds of copies. I usually spend a couple hundred on doing it, but I get them out and I send it, man. And some places we have representatives, and then some places we have people who just kind of have their ears in the street. They're familiar with music that's getting dropped. They're familiar with cultures of wherever they're at, whether it be San Diego or Atlanta or wherever. So the good thing about the magazine is everybody has a vested interest in it, because everybody's an artist in it. For instance, Scooter Boy the Mayor was in there. So he's handing a magazine out to promote himself. But at the same time, while he's promoting himself, he's also promoting everybody else that's in the magazine. So that's kind of the system of the magazine. People are unconsciously promoting their city in themselves, probably without not even really thinking about it, but they're helping to promote everybody as one. And that's kind of the concept and the synergy around the magazine. And it's for people to realize, oh man, we're literally in this together. You see what I'm saying? So as you go to South by Southwest and Birthday Bash, not sure. We'll be there next year though.
We know what
Shot the DJ Screw, all I wanted was some swingers. Shot the DJ Drama, all I wanted was a gangsta grill. Shot the DJ Screw, all I wanted was some swingers. Shot the DJ Drama, all I wanted was a gangsta grill. All I wanted was some swingers. All I wanted was some swingers. All I wanted was a gangsta grill.
Young nigga had big dreams, box of threes, candy paint. Pull up on the scene with the mixed breed, Puerto Rican, Spanish thing. I just wanna make buku, everything new. Wanna do a show in Honolulu. Feeling like I'm talking to myself with the new truth, like a nigga walking with the Bluetooth. I'm important to the city, riding down Jordan Lane, Jordan to the city. Going through growing pains, going in the city. One day you might cop Concords in the fitted, next day shit lock with the warden in the prison. Top floor, can you hear me? I'm just trying to do right by God. 30,000 feet up in the air, I swear young nigga feeling right by God. I remember we was rapping through Cubase, uncut like schoolboy Q-face. Used to cover our zits with the toothpaste. Air Force One switching up the shoelace. I'ma heal the world. Michael Jackson, these niggas funny. Michael Blackson, after a while you get tired of closed doors, time to open up. I heard psych so much I went psychopathic. This
Shot the DJ Screw, all I wanted was some swingers. Shot the DJ Drama, all I wanted was a gangsta grill. Shot the DJ Screw, all I wanted was some swingers. Shot the DJ Drama, all I wanted was a gangsta.
and I still got big dreams, the best of weed, seats plush. Banging that dope beat, trap music, something banging in the